Hey there, it's Mr. Tush, and we are going to talk about how to do the Cornrows Legacy project. And I'm doing that whole turn the phone around thing because I have to show you how stuff works in the computer. And it turns out flipping the camera while taking a video is a little bit more challenging than I thought. So we're going to do it this way. Now, this is the Legacy of Cornrows presentations. And what you're going to do now is you're going to do something about the legacy of cornrows using a Flipgrid and a slideshow. You're going to check out the background of cornrows on the CSDT website. What the heck is that website? That's this website right here. And it's going to talk about the legacy of cornrows and how cornrows evolved. Cornrows, it turns out, are a really ancient tradition. And there's some evidence here that it went back 2,500 years. And we've had it for a number of years, and you've got to know all about that. And you are going to create a presentation that talks about the legacy of cornrows going from the African origins, not African oranges, to Afrofuturism. And that's basically, if you saw Black Panther, you saw that costume. And that's what you're going to work on for this. Now, how are you going to present it? You're going to present it on a Flipgrid. Now, if you get to a Flipgrid, then what's going to happen is you are going to, I don't even copy this in here, and you're going to go sign in to Flipgrid. You're going to use the link that I gave you. I'm going to put it right in there. And when you sign in, you will have the opportunity, it may ask you for your ID. And then you're going to do what's called record a response. When you record a response, what's going to happen is you're going to open this up and it's going to show you the Flipgrid screen. Now, a lot of you are like, yeah, I know how to do that, I know how to do that. But what do I do with my, it's my slideshow? Well, go over here to options. And under options, you can upload a clip, so you could do that, but look at this thing called record screen. Now, how cool is that? Under record screen, you're gonna click record screen, and when I click it, it's gonna start recording. And so I'll do that, and I'll pick the screen, it will say, and then I pick the entire screen, and then click share, it's gonna do the 3, 2, 1. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go over here to my presentation. This isn't actually my presentation, it was something that some of our kids did last year. And I'm gonna make the presentation like this, and I'll go ahead and I'll talk, and I can even hide this little hide thing, and I go right through it, and there's my presentation, and it's switching nicely between, and I'm controlling the computer, and I'm doing my presentation. And when I'm done, I'm gonna go back over to Flipgrid, and I'm gonna click stop recording. I'm going to go over here to my presentation. This isn't actually my presentation. It was something that some of our kids did last year. And I'm going to make the presentation like this. And I'll go ahead and I'll talk, and I can even hide this little hide thing. And I go right through it. And there's my presentation, and it's switching nicely between, and I'm controlling the computer, and I'm doing my presentation. When I'm done, I'm going to go back over to Flipgrid, and I'm going to click stop recording. I'm going to go over here to my presentation. And then you see the thing about Flipgrid is that Flipgrid does repeat itself. But go ahead and do that. You take a selfie, I'll smile. And you go to the next one, and it'll upload the video. And I'll take Mr. T's sample. And I click submit. And complete, and there it is, and it goes right in there with the selfie that I recorded. And you can go ahead and watch it. As a matter of fact, you're going to be able to watch each other's presentation. So if you don't like the way your presentation goes, try it until you get it right and submit it. When that's done, you've submitted it here. You can go back to the assignment and you can click submit, and that is the Cornrows Legacy presentation. What do I want in the presentation? Look right here. I want to see the following. Create a presentation of no more than 5 to 7 slides discussing the legacy and the tradition of cornrows. Then end with 1 to 2 slides of people you currently see carrying on the tradition of cornrows. No more than 15 words of any kind in the entire presentation. You will notice, look what I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't count the link, all right? There's no words in that. And then this one, I gave them a break. That's actually still 15 because there's 5 words here, so it's 14 words. 15, 16, 17, they went a little bit over, but it's okay with the name slide. And this kind of doesn't count because it's a meme. Anyway, that's the deal. You can do that kind of a slideshow. And you'll notice that they told their entire story based on this. This is a different project, but tell your story based on using only 15 words or less. No more than 15 words. You can use images from the website. Can I copy and paste these? If I right click, I can copy the image and paste it. I can open the image in a new tab. And you've got lots of images to work from. But when you get to Afrofuturism and the legacy, Or when you get to this part at the end that says, you have to include 1 to 2 slides of people who currently carry on the tradition of cornrows. You can pick a celebrity, a family member, a friend, anything you choose. Make sure that you include those images as well. Make it a coherent presentation and put it into Flipgrid. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching and good luck.